back to FPL Spad, your best place to find FPL content for the 24-25 season. My name is Spad. Today, you're joining me for my deadline stream for Gameweek 28. Sorry for the late start. Overslept a bit. I hate these morning deadlines, but most of the deadlines are at this time. Overslept last night. I did my transfer last night as well. I took out Konya, who I bought in 2 weeks ago, and unfortunately he got a red card in the FA Cup game. He's banned for 4 games, so I had to do an early transfer for myself to bring in. I bought in Risa. Would have preferred other players, but I didn't have enough money to bring in other players, aka Mamouche or Wood. Wood is probably going to be my player now getting next week instead of Gak to replace Gakpo. I was hoping Gakpo would play today. He could still play today. We just don't know yet. But we'll have to wait and see about what's going on. Let's see if they were released price changes today or not yet. There you go. So there was quite a lot of price changes. Kazak went up. Pedro went up. Cucurella went up. Trent went up. I didn't see that happening. Bowen went up to 7.5 and Cucurella went up. Cucurella was one of the players I would want to bring in for my defender, but didn't have enough money. Cole Palmer's taken another drop in price, which is just absolutely mad. Hall, and I'm not surprised Hall took a price drop because of his injury for long-term injuries out for the season. Kiski's out, took a price drop, and Smith Rowe. Trent going up in price was probably the most surprising one. I didn't see his price going up today. Kazak, Risa, Ja Pedro, Cucurella were all on the verge, and so was Ja Pedro. Cunha's price did not drop after a million of 700 people took him out, but probably will drop later today. If you look at the price change today, probably I think it has to drop. Nuri didn't get a price rise last night. There's a reason a lot of people probably did bring him in, but you probably get one today. Mambasaka, another player who is probably going to get a price rise, and Konya and Mateta probably will get a price drop today after loads of people taking them out. A lot of price drops saying according to this, but just because it's like early morning transfers and they expect that to carry on, it's not going to carry on. So yeah. Because we look at the transfers in, Muniz is the most transferred in player. Only people bringing in Muniz have to be people that are doing free hits or got positions available on the bench where they're able to bench him. Risa, during the K people brought him in, probably people that are replacing Ja Pedro and Cunha, as they were transferred, not Cunha, Mateta, as 340,000 people transferred them in, and they were injured. Beto, a lot of people brought him in. His price went up the other day. Clive as well. Soboslai, I will not be bringing Soboslai in this game week because too much a big chance of rotation, especially the way he plays. Let's start a poll. look at the transfer doubts, really. Hall heavily taken out as the season's over, so replacement is needed. Cunha, a lot of people take him out. A lot of people did have him initially ready because he had great fixtures coming up. That's the thing. So, real letdown for people like me that brought him in, thinking he's going to score a lot of points this game week. But these coming game weeks, but we've been absolutely screwed over. But yeah. So if we look at the transfers, just in case, we'll look at this. I think Palmer now is literally, yeah, I've lost all my profit on Palmer. So I'm gonna bother that. Hopefully take him out. Hopefully the price doesn't keep on dropping. Really, I think it will next week again when people want to take out, bring in Holland. I think a lot of people would wanted to bring in Holland in, and the only way to really fund that is by taking Palmer out of their teams. Really, best time to take him out was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game weeks ago. Really, maybe even after the Wolves game was probably the best time to take him out. Could have saved a lot of money on it, made a profit on him as well. Let's see. Yeah. Still price. That's when his price like dropping after the Man City game. So even after the Man City game, he could have probably profited from that as well. Because recently his price is just dropping like crazy. Still highly owned, really. Still like 59% ownership. So expect his price to keep on dropping in the coming weeks. But yeah. Doing this, most people are looking like they will be captaining Salah for this game week, and not Palmer. So I think it's just playing it safe and captaining Salah, I think, is the way to go. So we have to look at that, really. A quick look over the wildcard teams. So from that wildcard team, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. Available in my free. That's from the free hit from. Sorry, wildcard is probably a bit more or less 4 players that are from the wildcard team. In Kuku, I should have really had instead in Kuku or Pedro Neto instead of Mitomo. Probably one of my mistakes I did last week. Cost me 10 points. Last week I only made 39 points. That's why I got a green arrow. Probably one of my worst games this season. But yeah. No one's on at the moment. Alright, yeah, guys, no one's not coming on, so not much I could talk about and give advice. Just probably could talk about what I'm planning for my future game weeks. So at the moment we have 4 players in my team that are blanking, so one player will have to leave. And from the 3, it is gonna be Gakpo most likely. I don't want to really need him to start today. Really, like the only reason I'm not putting him on the main pitch is because I don't want him coming off the bench, which could be a case. If I knew with starting, I'll probably start him to up top and drop probably Mitamo. But yeah. So let's just so Wood is who you need for game week 29, who I'm going to be probably replacing Gakpo with. Say if I'm just doing my wild carding, that's it. If I'm saying I'm doing my wild card game week 31, Wood is still the main option to have in my team. One away game if it's a home game against United. But yeah. Because I can even actually wait for the wildcard for game week 32, really. Don't have to use it on 31 because I don't have a bench boost. I don't have triple captain to use. So I could really, truthfully do it anyway, game week 30, 31, 32. But I need to make transfers where, because it's not going to be a great player to have in the long run, in my opinion. So, because they have got hard games coming up after that, they do have a double game week, potentially twice or once. I'm not sure exactly when. So, another thing we have to wait. Best Mateta replacement. I will say Wisa is one choice. Marmouche is not the best time to bring him in. Wood as well, but not the best time to bring him in. If you can wait till next week, will be better. But for this game, we put Wisa, I say, to bring in as a replacement for Mateta. If you want to go cheap, Beto is another way to go. I just don't think in the long run it will help you, depending on what free hit, if you're doing a free hit Gameweek 29 or when you're doing your wild card. A differential, in my opinion, is Evolution, who I was really thinking of bringing in instead of Wisa, because of differential of ownership is less than 1%. You can see Wisa's ownership is 16%, Wood's ownership 45%. So 1% ownership from Wilson, it's all about if he's going to start or not. Okay, you already have Wisa and Isak. It depends what's the rest of your team looking like at the moment this game week. Join my mini league is the best thing, so I can look at your team a lot more easier to give you an easier, more fulfilled answer next time as well. The code is on the top left of the video. It's the best way for me to tell you exactly, because like if you've got a full midfield, then you can actually bench Mateta for this game week and wait for more clearer news for the blank game week in Game Week 29. Depending on what you're doing, if you're doing a free hit or if you're gonna play the players that you already have and bench some players. Because you do need Wood for the next game week, is one thing I'll say. After this game week, even Man City game, you can bring him in for Man City game if you want even as well, because they are at home. They will play the counter-attacking football against them. Ipswich away is a great fixture. Man United at home, another great fixture. Villa away, I think, is another great fixture, as they'll be in Champions League, and we do know Villa are very susceptible to not performing after the Champions League nights. And then Everton at home, and then a number of potential double game weeks coming up. So yeah. Well, if you want to go differential, Evolution, if you think he's going to start, that's the only reason. If I knew he was guaranteed starting, I would have bought him in instead of Wisa. But Wisa has the numbers of putting down shots and getting the points. Because if we look at forwards, most points made, Wisa is near the top, just below Mateta. Cunha would have been a great replacement, but he's red carded. He was in my team. He was the one I replaced for Wisa. Because this is my team going into this game week. I am captaining Salah at the moment. But yeah, most of Haaland's points were scored in the first game week of the first few game weeks of the season. Isak, of course, like he didn't play the last game week against Liverpool. Hopefully he will play against West Ham this game week. Blank game week 29, because they're playing the FA Cup final, not FA Cup, Carabao Cup final. Yeah. What time is it, guys? Oh shit, we only got 4 minutes to deadline, guys. Not long to go. Please lock your teams in for people that are still watching my stream. I've really got nothing to do myself. I was locked in yesterday. This is the only player the only players I don't like in my team right now are probably Atong, Dango, and Mutama. Dango because he's got a slight chance to be rotational now because Wilson's back, and Mutama which I should have bought him. Fredo Neto or Nkuku. As if I had done that, bought him Fredo Neto, would have got me extra 10 points. I would have been able to bring in Marmouche, instead of Wisa, or Word I could have bought in straight away, and I could have changed Greaves into another more premium defender, maybe like Cucurella, Mabasaka, out Nuri. Were probably the three choices that I was gonna go with. But yeah. Now, quick look at the price changes. Not price changes, the price people going in and out. So Munez didn't hit the 500,000 mark. But as you can see, a lot of the players that be taken out of this game week were really all Konya, Mateta, Gordon, all 4 players got done during the FA Cup games. Not the best of news, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna keep Salah as captain. Not gonna gamble. Hopefully he produces this game week. Because people that gambled with Palmer last week didn't really pay a price that badly because Salah only got an assist in the last game against Man City. Could have got really more, really, in my opinion, but was only assist. So, yeah. You need that green arrow back. And I probably, like, I'm not going to get, just think I don't get big green arrows. For the players are high, they're more or less highly owned, like 15% there, 24% there. Mutama is probably one of the only players that have low percent, even there, 10%. We'd be better with going Pedro Neto and Cuckoo. Probably one differential of mine, but he's probably at high crazy ownership now. 72%, still not as high as Holland has ever been, but which is crazy. Burma high ownership, price is going up to 8.1 now. Risa with a high ownership of 16%. Isak with a high ownership of 56% as well. It's high ownership for a lot of these players. The one good thing about me not having my bench boost, I don't have to spend money on my bench when I do my wildcard. So there'll be a lot of money that I'll be recouping from my bench. Hopefully get $1 million from Martinez, $500,000 from Williams, or depending if I keep Williams, get rid of maybe Robertson instead. That's another $1 million there I can get back. So that will help my money for maybe if I want to go in the direction of bringing Holland into my team. And I think the deadline has now passed. Hope you guys are locked in. Hope you have good game weeks. I'll see you guys again for next game week, which is next weekend. Yeah, a blank game week. Probably more to do. More people want to. If people are doing free hits, I'll probably give more information. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me again for my deadline stream. Sorry if guys are joined in late, but thank you for the guys that came and for the one person that liked my video. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'll see you guys next time. See you guys later. See ya.